This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the place to go to if you want to set up your own slick-looking website or online store. So here we are, the sun is setting. What have we got here? We've got the 50mm 1.4, a brand new lens from Sony. We're going to run over it on the basketball court. There's people driving on the basketball court. Crazy, crazy. It's your car. They've got your car, they're going to kill us with your own car. But no, we've got this new lens. Yeah, you're probably saying Sony's already got a 50mm 1.4 out already, but that's a Zeiss. Bigger, longer, and they probably have to pay Zeiss a bit of money for that branding.
This is their own son or daughter,
yes.
or non-binary,
which is
offspring.
But anyway, with the lens, smaller, lighter. I mean, that is practically, you could say that about all of Sony's recent new lenses. It's smaller, lighter. Right, see you later. No, it is better. It's better. We're promised it is better. It's a very special day that we're shooting this on. It's Pancake Day. Well, actually, we didn't shoot this on Pancake Day. That's the lie detector. So today is Pancake Day, which is why we're doing something special. We're going to make some pancakes. We're going to walk proper Asian style. We've got this bokeh-fied deliciousness. F1.4. F1.4 with a lot of X's. They've chucked everything at it. It's got E elements, it's got two XA elements, it's got XD linear motors.
Extra load dispersion.
Expensive, I mean, yeah, extra load dispersion. So it's going to be sharper, it's going to be better. I'm just shooting everything at 1.4 just because I can and because everything will look absolutely fantastic. The light is looking great, but we're going to be shooting pictures of us making pancakes. So yeah, we've got all that. But we don't need that. We're going to be making pancakes. So let's get started before the sun sets. And we're just going to be taking photos of us in the dark. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, hang on.
We need your skills for something, Locke. And that's not holding the camera. Your skills.
I do more than holding the camera.
Exactly. You're actually going to be holding another camera. We need your vision, the decisive pancake making moment.
Other than holding a camera, also disrupting your...
Let's be done with the waffling and on with the pancaking. This will take your place. It's good enough. It's got 3 legs. You've only got 2 legs.
You won't talk back though.
Yes, that's a good thing. So there's a bit of tossing action going on in this video. This stuff. Don't know what you're thinking, dirty minds. Okay, ready to go. Oh. I'm getting attacked by pancakes. Wow, these photos look great. And they say with all these XA elements, extreme spherical and whatnot, they've designed this for better bokeh. Better bokeh, well, whoop, I'm gonna walk for a face there. Do you want to swap? Not often is there a video with both me and Locke tossing. I think that's enough of the innuendos on a day that involves eating.
Right.
The results are really flipping pleasing, a combination of popping image quality and a fast, accurate autofocus. One thing with this lens is that it's quite quick to focus. With some of the older lenses, they don't use the same XD linear motors. This one's got XD linear motors, so that means it's much quicker for focusing.
Let me try if I can focus on the pancake tracking. Pancake tracking.
The AF is incredibly responsive, good enough for street. I guess, given that this is not your typical street scene. I don't know who tosses pancakes with fruits in it, but here we go. That's what we're doing.
Who? That's us.
Alright, I'm not sure what this is supposed to prove, but do check out those out of focus bits. They look very gooey. I have to say, in terms of ergonomics, size, weight, it feels really good because some of the other lenses, some of the older prime lenses, were like reminiscent of some of the early Sony mirrorless lenses, like really front heavy, big, heavy. They've gone in the right direction with the form factors, not just the feely bits, it's the CE bits. With the high-res A7R4, it renders those details very well, even wide open. I like the size of the recent Sony lenses. It still does go forward a little bit, but it's a 51.4, large, fast bit of glass, but somehow it just works. You know, I'm not sure what kind of ride you get on this one.
The human detection, well, on S5 Mark II.
Lumix fanboy.
This is maybe not a good indication of the fun fairs when the kids are playing football instead of going on the rides.
And time for some voiceover due to some very clear, crisp Cyndi Lauper music playing in the background. Girls can have fun, but anyone can have fun with this lens. It's not just the in-focus bits that look good, but the out-of-focus bits too.
One big reason for owning one of these lenses is to have gorgeous bokeh. We can look at borrowing shots of how it looks at f5.6 somewhere else.
Wow, just look how good that looks at f5.6. So sharp and crisp. Yeah, it's good.
We've got all these lights, we might as well make use of them. But Sony have also got a 50mm f1.2, which I really like. They did really well with making a lens that produces gorgeous bokeh. It's not too big, not too heavy. But you know, the 51.4 is like one of those lenses which has been a mainstay in most people's kit bag.
Sure, the Sony 50mm f1.4 G Master is more expensive than those old 51.4s of the DSLR days, but this is actually very good at f1.4, both in terms of sharpness and the bokeh, which I find quite hard to fault.
Low bokeh!
And the bokeh seems to look great no matter if you're focused on a subject close up or in the middle distance.
Quite often it looks much better when you're close up because everything's just a blurry mess.
Of course, there are a few shots where the background bits start to look like they could be a bit harsh looking, but never really gets there. Mostly it melts away, which is what you want, putting the focus squarely on those super sharp in-focus bits.
I think he's been playing too much GTA. There's a little bit of vignetting, but there's nothing too bad.
There's a really tiny ickle bit of barrel distortion, but nothing to worry about at all.
I mean, from taking that photo, it doesn't look like there's too much distortion. And that's with distortion correction off.
And you know what? It's like the Harry Maguire of lenses. It's almost impossible to exhibit any flair.
I mean, it's neat that they've got the aperture ring here, so I can just adjust it on the fly, just like that.
That's D-click as well.
Yeah, D-click. Got the D-click here. I guess with the lens breathing, Sony want to make their lenses good for both stills and video as well. A7R4 doesn't have lens breathing compensation in the camera. It's not like the A7 IV. No, yeah, A7 IV. So it's all on the lens here.
It will work in conjunction with Sony's breathing compensation system, but even without it, the breathing is not too bad. But whether it's going to be used for video or stills, this lens does not disappoint. The 51.2 G Master is really for the super shallow depth of field enthusiasts. In terms of usefulness, practicalness, this 50mm f1.4 G Master makes a lot more sense. But not just that, it really does create some beautiful looking, crisp and smooth images at f1.4. Oh yeah, and at f5.6 too. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you want to set up your own domain, online retail space or website, it's super simple to get started and make your next move with Squarespace. With an easy to use interface filled with loads of templates and backed up with 24/7 customer service. You can try it out with a 14-day free trial and get 10% off your first order with this link and discount code.
It does feel kind of close to your head if you get like just over there. If you're a basketballer, you don't want to get too close to that. I love how they've got the railing there though.
Yeah.
Lovely foreground interest have really been. Let me just check my flies open. No, just check. I don't know why these trousers, recently I've always had my flies open on these trousers, so I just had a little check.
Good to know.
But I just had to check just in case. It's like, subscribe!